Greetings everyone. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video, Verb Tenses Simplified, a short course in verbs. I'm Andrew Ikeda, the creator and host of this video, and today we're going to take a look at three main verb tenses. Now, as you know, there are 12 verb tenses in the English language. However, in my opinion, you only need to know and understand and be able to use three of these verb tenses in your daily conversational English. Now, I'm not saying that the other ones are not important or that you don't use them, but again, I'm just trying to simplify things so that learning English will be easier for you. And there is a fourth verb tense that I will cover in just a few minutes, but for now, let's stick with the three common verb tenses. They are past tense, which tells about the past, what happened in the past. The present tense, what is happening now. And the future tense, what is going to happen in the future. Examples would be past tense, he went home after the party last night. Went being the past tense of go. Present tense, she is talking to the teacher now. Talking, the present tense of talk. And in the future tense form, Ted is studying English tonight. Studying being the future tense of studying. Now, going back quickly to past tense verbs, there are basically two types of past tense verbs. They are regular and irregular verbs. A regular verb are verbs that are easily identified because they have ed endings. Examples would include wanted, looked, watched, believed, and so on. Irregular verbs are the type of verbs that are opposite of regular verbs, but they are also easy to identify because they do not end with ed and they cannot be modified to an ed ending. Examples would include see, which changes to saw in the past tense, teach, which changes to taught in the past tense, catch changes to caught. So these are some examples here. You don't want to say I catched a cold, right? Because catched is wrong. It's a wrong verb tense. It's an irregular verb, so therefore it would change to caught. I caught a cold. Okay, a minute ago I mentioned a simple verb, or another verb, and that verb is a simple verb, and a simple verb is just that, simple. Simple verbs are generally used in passive questions and statements. The examples below say Terry said he will do it. So do is a simple verb. In the question form, does Jenny walk to school every day? Walk being a simple verb in this question. Now let's just try a few exercises real quick and let's see what you can do with these verb tenses. Number one, Susan, she will to Tokyo this weekend. And the verbs we're going to use here are say and go. Alright, so Susan told us these things in the past tense form. So it should be Susan said she will go to Tokyo this weekend. Okay, now because of the word structure, we're going to use go in its simple form in this statement. Number two, he for school at 8 a.m. every day. Leave. Okay, here what we're going to do is we're going to change leave to leaves. So it should be he leaves for school at 8 a.m. every day. This is another one of those verb tenses where if we put an S on the end and make it plural, then it becomes basically an all kinds of verb tense. I call it the past progressive, or you could just call it all tense. I call it an all tense because it includes the past, the present, and the future. And it's a continuous tense. Sometimes I refer to this in the classroom as a continuous verb tense. Number three, the children TV for 3 hours last night. And we're going to use the word watch. So once again, it should be the children watched TV for 3 hours last night. That was pretty easy because watch is that's right, regular past tense verb. So we're going to add an ed and change that to watched. Number four, Jenny, history when she was younger. Teach is the verb we're going to use. So teach is what? It is an irregular verb tense, so we're going to change that to taught, and it should read, Jenny taught history when she was younger. Number 5, my younger brother, a cold, catch. And as I mentioned also a minute ago, catch is an irregular verb, and so that becomes caught, and it should read, my younger brother caught a cold. Number 6, he threw the book very carefully. And here we're going to use the verb look. Now assume that this is in the past tense form because we have threw the book very carefully. He's not doing that now, and he's not going to do it in the future according to the way this grammar is structured. So what we're going to do is turn this into a past tense verb. We're going to add ed, look being a regular verb, and it should read, he looked through the book very carefully. Alright, and that's pretty much the end of this video for now. Remember that most of the time you will speak in one of these 3 or 4 verb tenses. If you have any further comments or questions, I invite you to email me at andykata@netscape.net, the address, email address being shown there on the screen. Also feel free to visit my blog for more information about English. I have some other videos posted on there, as well as some other short little text messages and presses that can help you improve your English. Anyway, thank you again for watching this video. God bless you all, and thank you and the best to you. Thank you again.